So what's the deal with keto diets or keto supplements? Can they really boost performance and help recovery? Are they safe to use? Let's look at what the research shows. Ketones occur naturally in the body and they're produced by the liver and kidneys. They play a major role in turning fat stores into energy. If you're an endurance runner, you'll be familiar with the phenomenon of hitting the wall. That's basically towards the end of a long run, like a marathon. Your body just runs out of glycogen stores and goes, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. So this has obviously led some runners to start experimenting with keto diets as well as keto supplements to see if they can better utilize their fat stores and not hit that point where they don't have energy to go on. But does it actually work? In a recent review that looked at ketones and endurance performance, the results showed that it likely doesn't. The researchers looked at ketogenic diets as well as keto supplements in 12 studies that included 132 athletes, and they didn't really find any benefit from them. However, if you look at the total population of the world, I'm not sure 132 athletes is a big enough sample to draw any definite conclusions from that. It's also possible that some people will react differently to these diets than others because our genetic makeups are different. So I'm interested to hear other people's experience. If you've experienced or experimented with ketogenic diets or supplements, what did you find? There is some interesting research with regards to recovery in ketones. Studies suggest that they may help with muscle repair as well as improve circulation and even counteract the negative effects of poor sleep, but this is in athletes who's overtrained. So these studies were also only very short term. So what we don't know from this is if they have any recovery benefits for athletes who just follow a sensible training plan, so who's not overtrained, nor do we know the long-term effects of this on recovery or just the athlete, because the studies were only about 4 weeks long. When you first start following a ketogenic diet, you can expect to experience what they call a keto flu, and these are temporary symptoms. They include things like nausea, upset stomachs, stomach cramps, insomnia, even drop in performance. But as the body gets used to the new diet, it usually normalizes within a few days. When it comes to long-term side effects, we only have data for inactive populations. There are some worrying side effects that's been identified for inactive populations, including things like increased risk of kidney stones and increased risk of heart disease. If you have heart disease or kidney issues as part of your family history, then you may want to think twice before using these diets or supplements. Brilliant. Hope you found that useful. Please share your own experience in the comments and remember to hit like and subscribe if you want more evidence-based training advice.